Hi everyone, welcome to this episode on Plié For The People. Today I'll be giving a beginner level online ballet class. We're going to dive into some basic fundamental ballet steps and take it nice and easy. And for our bonus clip today, I will be featuring the New York Classical Players, which is a small strings orchestra here in New York, and I really enjoyed my experience attending their show at the Upper West Side W83 concert hall, which is a church, and I thought it was glorious. So I want to feature some of the things I heard on our channel today. Let's begin. Answer. So music today is accompanied by my dear and talented friend, Trisha Wolf. Check out her music on Apple Music and Spotify. The first combination we're going to do will require something that you need to hold on to, and it's going to be our plie. We're also going to learn how to do a releve. We're going to be living in first position, second position, and also fifth position today in our combination. We're going to start in first, and simply going to get your heels to touch, and your toes are pointing outwards. This is called your first position in ballet. Standing like so, and make sure that your abdominal muscle is drawing towards your spine. You're nicely held up on top, as well as externally rotated, aka you're turning out from the top of your hips here. That's your first position. Then you're going to step your feet wide apart into second. This is your second position. We will also be dancing this position as well. And then from here, you're going to I'm bringing my right foot, but you might be mirroring me, so you might be bringing your left foot. Try it out. You're going to bring that foot across to the big toe of the other foot as you're standing and turn out. And this is your fifth position in ballet. So those are the basic positions that we're going to be utilizing during this position. Let's talk about the combination. You start in first, prepare 7 and 8. Your arm simply goes forward and open. And then that arm that's draping on top of that apparatus that you might be holding, just touch it lightly, and your other arm is held with rounded elbows. So if I turn to the side, it's going to be slightly in front, so it's not directly to the side like this. Slightly in front so that you keep your ribs in your alignment, so that you don't stick anything out on top. Yeah. So from here, we're going to do demi plie. Plie means to bend, and it's simply bending of the knees. You're going to create a diamond shape with your legs, and up. We're going to do 3 more, so in total 4. And 3, up, and 4. Beautiful. Then from here, we're going to do 3 releves. Up means to rise, so simply lift your heels up. Lower back to first. 2 and 3. Then let's maybe take a balance here. Lower and down. Then we're going to work on a grand plie, meaning a larger bend. So we're going to go 3 plie. Then you keep going, and your heels are naturally going to come up, come back up. And I'm going to do this one more time. 2 grand plies, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to only take 1 more releve. We're going to bring our arms in high fifth or overhead, but they're slightly in front, directly above the hairline and not directly tossing above your head. So if I turn to the side, right, high fifth is here. It's not here. Yeah, so keep it slightly in front, and your heels are as high as you can in releve, so you don't want to chill here or balance here. You want to go all the way up. Use your leg muscles, hold yourself up, use your stomach, and we're going to come out of it. Then we're going to go into our second position. So let's talk it through one more time. So just remember, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 plies, 3 releves. Hold 2 grand plies, and 1 more releve with your balance, with your arms up. Then we're going to do the same pattern now in second position. Right away, we're going to go into second. 4 demi plies. 3 releves. On the 4th count, maybe let go and test your balance. 2 grand plies, and your arms are just going down, middle, and open. And then 1 more releve. Bring your arms up to high fifth. Lower, you're going to adjust that inner heel so that you can do what's called a tendu, or stretching of the toes, stretching of the knees. Tendu means to stretch. So you're really stretching your leg to the side like a pencil that goes out to the side. And then from here, you're going to bring it across to that big toe on the opposite foot, coming into your fifth. Then in fifth, let's just do two more demis, 2, 3, and 4. From here, we're going to find a su-su, meaning over and under. You're going to draw the front toes to meet the back toes. At the same time, you're going to rise. We're going to releve, and it becomes su-su. So try that with me one more time. Let's go back to fifth. Bring that big toe in the front to meet the back toes. There's no gap. And from here, you're going to try to find your balance here. If that's way too much, just hold on to your apparatus and work on the strengthening of your ankles. And then we're just going to finish all together in fifth, okay? So first position, let's follow along with the music and let's follow along with me. First position, we prepare 7 and 8. Keep your arm held to the side. 4 demi-pliés. 2 and straight. 3 and straight. And 4. 3 releves. 1 and a lower. And 2 and a lower. And 3. Hold. Maybe test your balance. Now 2 grand pliés. 1. Descend. Come on up. And a 2. Descend. Come back up. 1 releve. Heels are really, really high up. Find your balance in high fifth. The arms open. And toggle out to the second position. And 4 mini pliés. 2. Make sure that it's not too much or not too little. It's just right. And up, and lower. By now you should be feeling your inner thighs really burning and strengthening. Okay, get ready for your 2 grand pliés. Down and okay, you're gonna keep your heels on the floor in second. In grand plié. 1 more elevate. Find your balance. High fifth. If it's too much, just go back to your apparatus. Adjust that inner heel. Coming into fifth. Just 2 demi-pliés. 2. And su-su. Beautiful. Find your balance. And let's open our arms out. And lower into fifth in plié. And let's finish on the side. Let's jump, dancers. Shake your legs out. And because ballet is working on both sides, because we have 2 sides to go, we're going to now go over to the other side. So holding on to something that is the opposite of what you just worked on. So let's go for it. Same combination, but now you're just going to be reversing the whole thing on the other foot. Okay? Prepare. 4 demi-pliés. 1 and 3. 2. Repetition is key in ballet, just like in any other skill. The more you practice, the better it gets. The more it's like second nature to you, right? And also memorization of choreography will be very, very helpful as well. Ballet is also going to boost your memory because we're constantly trying to remember all the steps that the teacher is teaching us. So that is really good for your brain, not for your body. And up, find your releve, find your high fifth, arms up, open, descend, tendu into second, demi, and stretch, 2, and stretch. A lot of leg work in ballet. 3 rises up, and a lower releve up. Lower last time, hold, maybe bravely let go for a moment. And 2 grand pliés. In first grand pliés, the heels pops up. But in second, that's the exception. Come on up. Find your balance. You're going to feel so good after our class today. You're going to feel like your legs are stronger than ever before. Plié and stretch. Plié fifth and stretch. Draw it up to a nice su-su. Front toes meet the back toes. Hold it. Crossing at your inner thighs. Strong abdominal muscles engaged. Hold it. Strong arms. And let's open to the side. Elongate or to elongate the arms. And slowly with breath, up things just a little tad more, once you know your plie, grand plie, releve, tendu, you should be good to go. Yeah, the most important thing is also verticality in ballet, in addition to turning out. The turning out means, again, standing in an externally rotated position. And secondly, it's the verticality in ballet, that you're always very upright. There's never traction or release. It's always this upheld, locked in, strong back, verticality that's going on. So just remember those things, okay? So the next thing we're gonna learn is a tendu combination. Tendu again means to stretch. We talked about a tendu to the side in plie. And now we're gonna be tenduing to the front and back in addition to the sides. So the combination is gonna start just like how we began in plie. Preparation 7 and 8. Tendu to the front. You're gonna lead with an externally rotated leg, leading with that heel when you tendu to the front. And really point those toes as much as you can. Then closing, repeating that, front and close. Now we're gonna go to the side and close, and aside and close. When you go to the side, wherever you are in first position, that's where that foot is going to. So for example, if your first position is here, you don't wanna go to the side like this. You wanna go to the side like this. Yeah, so you're really tracking where that first position is originating from. So we go to the side. So twice to the side. Now we're gonna go to the back. Now going to the back, you're gonna be leading with your pinky toe. So you're not leading with the heel like in front, because you don't want to lose your turnout, right? So then logically you have to keep that turn out. So when you tendu the back, it's directly behind you and your hips are square. So there's no fanning open of the hip or anything. You're going to keep it really squared and facing forward. For 2 tendus to the back. Let's just go 1 tendu to the side. Let's add a little plie and stretch. Now you're ready to reverse the whole combination. When we talk about reverse, that just means you can just start from the back and close, and 2 and close. We go side and 6 and 7, 8 to the front, 4, 2 and 3 and 4. Just 1 tendu side plie. And let's just finish the combination by letting go of the apparatus and holding your arms in what's called brava or low fifth. Yeah, and they're not resting on the hips. There's some area in between the hip bones and your brava position of the arms. Okay, so let's try with music. Here we go. Out and close. Tendu out and close. Side tendu. Really point the toes. Back tendu and back. We go side and close, plie. Let's reverse it. Back and close, tendu and close. 2 to the side and 7 and 8. 2 more to the front. Get ready to tendu side and plie and finish. Good. Now we're going to try the other side. Here we go. And tendu, close. Tendu to the front and close. Side and close. Side and close. We go back. In and out and in. Just side. Plie. Reverse. Back and close. We go back and close. Side for 2. Nice job. 2 to the front and just 1 to the side, plie, and let go and finish. I'm going to make it just a little bit more challenging now. We're going to move on to dégagé, means to disengage. This dance step looks very similar to a tendu, but now you're going to be lifting the toes off of the floor. And so it's a little brush. So we're going to start in first, prepare 7 and 8. Dégagé front. I'm going to cross it in 5th right away on the way in. Do that 3 times and make it 4. Then dégagé through the side, closing in 1st and 8. Then brushing back, close 5th back, dégagé and 3 and 4. 3 more to the side, closing in 1st, then plie. Now you're ready to reverse it. Let's work on it together. Dégagé back, cross 5th, and a 3 and a 4 to the side. off of the floor. Point the toes, closing in first. Cross in fifth, in the front, and 3 and 4. 3 more sides and plie. Then from there, we're going to come up into your releve. Then we're going to take a short balance, and we finish the combination here. Yeah, so dégagés are now off of the floor. You're brushing. And to the front, you cross in fifth. To the side, you leave it open to first. Crossing it back in fifth, leave it open to the side for 3. And then reversing it. And then we're going to come up to releve into rise. Hold your balance. You're going to keep your arms held in first position of the arms. So elbows are to the side. So don't lose your elbows or having so much tension in your shoulders that your elbows comes up. Keeping it rounded, like you're hugging a tree, okay? And then just finish your combination. Here we go. Close. 2, 5th, and 5th. 4, 2, the side, close first. Back, 5th, 4, 4. And just 3 sides. Reverse it. Close. 2, 3, and 4. 4, 2, the side. Dégagés. Front, cross, cross it. Just 3 and 3. Come on up. Find your belly balance. Stay. Make sure that your heels are going forward. Don't rock back on your heels. No cycling. Let's finish. Good. Let's move on to the second side. And standing first, prepare, and in, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, and push. To the back, we cross it. Just to the side, to the end. Reverse, cross it. 5th, 5th, and 5th. Open to first. And cross it to the front. Brush, just 3, 2, 3, and up. Try to keep your ankles really, really stable, so don't wobble. And open. And finish. And first, for the next combination, we'll be learning how to do port de bras, meaning carriage of the arms. In addition to port de bras, we will also learn how to do rond de jambe, meaning circling of the leg. These are additional fundamental steps in ballet technique, so let's go for it. We're going to actually be beginning first one more time. Arms first, up, high fifth, open to the side. Let's reverse, and 6 and 7, and prepare. When you go through the sequence, it means carriage of the arms. Yeah. And let's try this again without music. Down and up and open and reverse, and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Then from here, we're going to shift your weight onto your supporting leg so that we can turn you to front and learn how to do a rond de jambe. Rond de jambe means circle of the leg. Essentially, it's connecting the dots between your tongue to front, tongue to side, and tongue to back, and also your first position. So it looks like a front, circle side to the back, and close. Nice job. There you go. That's a rond de jambe. Then we do again slowly. Then let's do 3 quicks, 2 and 3 and 4 to the front, carry back. Let's plie in first. Now we're ready to reverse it. A back, a side, and front. Get that heel forward, so you don't want to go like this, right? You want to keep that heel turned out forward. Close. Again, slow. 4, 2, rond de jambe. Then 3 quicks back, carry front. Try to stabilize the hip so you don't do this. Yeah. 6 and plie. And then just repeating it one more time. 2 slow rond de jambes from front to back. Then 3 quicks, adding a plie to boot. Reversing it. 2 slow, 3 quicks, plie, and just finish. But before all that, we're going to work on our port de bras, open and reversing it. 6 and 7 and 8. Let's try it with music. Get ready to work on the floor across. Up and open and reverse and to the side to the back, wrong jump, second step, slow. Let's go quicker, 4, 3, to the back, and 2, to the back, 2, 3, to the back, plie, reverse, back, in the side, rotate front, and again, back, very side, rotate front, front, close, quicks, and 2, and 3, one more set, learn the jump, slowly, side, back, and close again. Try to not move your hip bones at all. Good. Quicks. And 2. And plie. Reverse. Back, side, and front. And back, side, and front. And 1, 2, and 3. And finish. Good, let's try the second side. Starting with our portal run. Right, and up we go. And reversing it. And get ready, we go. 8, front, side, and back. Close one more time. Quicks. Front, carry back. And 2, carry back. 3, directly behind you. Plie. Reverse it back. Side and heel forward. Back and the side. Remember that elbow to the side is stacked and it's energetic. So try not to drop your elbow. Back. Plie. Once more. We go front. Carry side and back. Repeat. Front, carry side and back. Quicks. We go front. Back. 2. Back and 3. Plie. Reverse. We go back. Side and again. Here we go. 1 and 3. Finish. I hope everyone is enjoying your experience so far on learning some of the basic ballet steps. And unfortunately, we only have time for one more combination. And today we're going to learn how to do these battements en cloches, or beating and also swinging like a bell with your legs. They're sort of like kicks, but it's more specialized than just random grand battements. These are specific to the front and back directions. So we're going to start in first position. I'm going to be demonstrating this combination on an angle so you can see exactly how to execute the step a little bit better visually. So we're going to start in first. I'm going to prepare to the back with the tendu. Then from here, we're going to brush front, almost like a dégagé, but you can bring the leg a little bit off the floor, even a little higher. It comes off the floor just a little bit higher. 4 and 5 and 6, swing. And 8, swing. 1 and 2, go through first each time. And 5, 6, brush. 7, so that's together 15. Plie in 5th, susu balance. And hold, hold, hold. And then we're just going to transition over to the second side right away. Actually, first, tendu to the back on the brush and brush. Swing like a bell. These are called battements en cloche. Front and back, and the front and back. 5 and 6, 7, plie. Just find your balance, hold, hold, hold. And then that's all there is to it. And then we can all together take a little curtsy or gentleman, step to the side, and acknowledge your audience today. Okay? Starting first, you're going to face directly forward like this, but I'm going to be showing it an angle also. My space, as you can tell, is not the biggest. So I'm just trying to be mindful of my space so I don't hurt myself or kick anything. Okay, so make sure that your furniture is away if you're dancing at home. No pets, no kids are around. Just make sure everything is out of the way so that you can extend your legs fully. Here we go. Prep first, prepare, before brush 7, out on 8. Brush and 2. And we will slowly grow the height of the leg if you wish. 7 more. 5 and 6. Last one. Close fit. Up, Sue, find your balance. Arms in high fit. And if you need to hold on to something, just go back to it. Good. Lower plie. Transition into the other side. Brush. Back. And back. Push. Really point the toes. Front and back. Swing it. 3 more. Last time. Plie. Susu balance. Hold. And plie there. And ladies curtsy. Gentlemen step to the side. And back. Nice job, dancers. Wonderful dancing today, dancers. You worked hard. Now let's take a look at that bonus clip. Welcome back, dancers. I hope you really enjoyed our bonus clip today featuring that wonderful cellist and the string orchestra. Subscribe today. Support us by giving us a like. Write to us in the comment box. Until our next episode, keep on practicing your plie. Bye!